Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ratih Wulandari. You can call me Rara. I will to tell you about the basic history of navigation. Get to know the history and the emergence of bike in Indonesia. Monday, 18 March 2019, published in Berita. Knowing bicycle is certainly familiar to us. This environmentally friendly means of transportation also has history, Of course, the shape of the bicycle in ancient times was very different compared to today. All of that cannot be separated from the creativity and innovation developed by experts from various fields that complement each other. The bicycle was first invented by Baron Karl Drais von Sauerbrunn, or better known as Karl Drais. Karl Drais was born on April 29, 1785 in Karlsruhe, presently East Germany, served as the chief forest surveyor. The emergence of ideas is actually born from the problem we face, like the problem faced by Karl Drais. To support his duties as chief forest surveyor, he needs a means of transportation with high mobility. From there, the idea emerged to create a means of transportation to support his work. Finally, formed a means of transportation called a bicycle. The initial from a bicycle created by Karl Drais is a three-wheeled bicycle without pedals. Karl Drais started his first journey on June 12, 1817, from the city of Mannheim to the town of Schwetzinger House. Then he made his second trip from the city of Gierbach to the city of Baden in 1817. Because all people were still unfamiliar with bicycle, Karl Drais was reported to be able to go fast. Thanks to his trip on his homemade bicycle, a lot of media has covered it. The media that was still trending at that time were newspaper. It was published in local German newspaper in 1817. The bicycle made by Karl Drais himself was named Dreischen, but unfortunately Karl Drais' popularity did not last long. The emergence of bicycles with the lead brand with their respective advantages saved Karl Drais. The appearance of bicycle in ancient times was like cars today, which only certain people could afford, like nobles and rulers who can enjoy this means of transportation in the 1960s. Along with the times, bicycles were displayed from their throne as a means of transportation. The advent of motorized vehicles such as motorbike and cars shifted the popularity of bicycle. The emergence of bicycle in Indonesia, the beginning of the bicycle was created stemmed from the problem faced by Karl Drais. Then the popularity of bicycle became crowded and developed in various countries. In Indonesia itself, the popularity of bicycle was first introduced during the Dutch colonial period. The Dutch brought bicycle made in Europe as a means of transportation when they colonized Indonesia. But not everyone used bicycle as a means of transportation. Using bicycle is only for certain people such as rulers and aristocrats. Have you ever heard of a dungeon bike? In fact, his real name is Yanko. This designation is designated by American. This term arose when Americans in the 1960s were able to invade Indochina, had banned the entry of Western-made products. If you are familiar with the legendary branded products such as Butterfly and Punnet, the bicycle product is a bicycle made in China. The two bicycles were banned because President Sukarno prohibited the entry of all Western-made products, including those made in the Netherlands and Western Europe. From entering Indonesia, when viewed, bicycle frames made in China are much lighter and smaller in size, so that they are just right for the size of people living in Indonesia. From there, the janky bicycle became a popular term related to antique because other names for these vehicles are mop and sundung bicycle. In addition to janky bikes, there are also racing bikes before World War II. Several professional bicycle racers from Indonesia were financed by companies such as Mansonia, Triumph, and Hima. The beginning of bicycle racing was in the city of Semarang. The velodrome was once established, which is the venue for the bicycle racing race designed by architect Oyman and Liuwen. However, this bicycle racing activity was stopped during the Japanese colonial period. Then cycling activities were carried out again after Indonesian independence. The two national sports were in 1951. Bicycle racing became an official sport to be contested. The several regions formed community for bicycle racing association. And finally, the Indonesia Bicycle Sport Association was established on May 20, 2916 in Semarang. The emergence of modern bicycle that began the 1980s in Indonesia, such as mountain bikes, urban bikes, children bicycle, and folding bikes. Mountain bikes are modern bikes that are in great demand by Indonesia to date. This was first introduced by Tugas B.inggris, a mountain bike maker and designer from California, United States, in 1977, and several other mountain bike manufacturing teams. Apart from mountain bikes and folding bikes, there are also mini BMX because that can increase adrenaline when riding. Usually in demand by young people in Indonesia by doing attraction using bicycle. Thank you for your watching, and don't be kelalen subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.